Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Very good morning to the final weekend of Lokhandwala Premier League Season 9. The finals weekend, the first match of the weekend is between Sierra Durandars and, and Rivera. Batsman name, please. Next batsman in is Rishi. After 5 balls, the score is 17 for 1. Rivera Legends, 17 for 1 after 5 balls. Rishi takes the strike. One, what a stop! What an excellent stop. The ball was going for a sure short boundary, but a very good stop by the square leg fielder and saved a certain four. Lokhandwala Premier League, presented by Satsang Parivar, Season 9 Finals Week. The all important, the mega event is here. Now into the bowling attack, the captain of Sierra, Alok, will take on Murgesh. There's a timer that's been on, 35 minutes per inning. One fielder will be brought in inside if you do not complete your overs within the time limit. The match started at 7:32. The captain starts off with the wide. Okay. So I've been told he's not the captain, but he's the coordinator from Sierra. So apologies. Deepak is the captain. That's in the air. Is that a chance? No, that's a handsome, massive six by Murgesh into the arc, and an excellent shot by Murgesh, hitting it deep into the mid wicket region for a maximum. So, an absolutely beautiful shot. And a good comeback. The batsman wanted to put the pressure onto the bowler. He stepped out of his crease, wanted to hoik this one again for a maximum down the leg side, but missing it completely. And a good comeback by Alok. Bowler on the mark again. And that was quick thinking by the keeper, but the batsman was in his crease. The bat hit the ground. A good appeal. That's very good keeping behind the wicket by the keeper, Sachin. So Alok, after being hit for a maximum, has managed to bowl two dot balls, two crucial dot balls for his team. A full toss, but the batsman missing it completely. He tried to hit that very hard and very long, but slicing in the end and at the point for a single. We've got Rishi on strike now. Trio Fitness, Ganesh Mishra Mutual Funds, AV Fitness, Winning Smiles, and many more who've powered this tournament for us. We thank and appreciate the sponsors. Towards the long on reach in, chance of a run out, but the fielder fumbling. He was onto the ball in a flash, but missing the ball, not collecting it cleanly, and the run out chance was missed. Murugesh back on strike. And Alok lets out a loud grunt at the bowler's mark, but bowling trying to deceive the batsman with a slower delivery. For a declare, Murugesh hits the last ball for a declare, and that's the end of the over. And after the over, it is 27 for 1. So 2 overs, 27 for 1. Bowler name Agrim. Thank you.
Hello.
So now that is the advantage of
Hello,
having
check.
Shivam Shukla, Ravi, and Akhand as officials, because they've known all the players, they've played with them,
Hello, check.
and they've been scoring and umpiring for a very long time. So we thank them.
Hello, check. Hello, check. Very good morning to all of you here. We are into the final week of.
And a left arm spinner is brought into the attack, a very dangerous left arm spinner.
Hello.
This is going to be interesting. The left arm spinner against the lefty batsman. Will be bowling into him with the spin onto the body.
Hello, check.
And very well played to the covers region. Chance of run out. Will that be out? And he's taken a review. That was a very, very close call. The fielding team seems they've got him. The batsman doesn't look sure. Not good signs. But we'll wait for the umpire's official decision, because it is always very difficult to anyone to judge these very close calls with a naked eye. So that's why we have UBS Sports providing us with the all-important camera coverage, the digital production of the tournament, spearheaded by Michael and his team. Thank you so much. Because of them, we have the opportunity of looking at the DRS, which is the review system, which is only there for runouts, and only the umpires can take them. Players, please note, only the umpires can take a review. Players do not have review.
Hello. Am I audible? A very good morning to all of you. We are in the final week of Lokanwala Premier League Season 9. We are into the playoffs, qualifiers and knockouts. Interesting match here. The last league match for Sierra Dhurandhars and Riviera. To just fine tune, let's see who walks into the playoff after this match. Sierra looks favorite actually. Hello.
Hello. Oh, what a shot! That's an amazing shot by Rishi. Oh. 3 overs, 40 runs. So 3 overs, 40 runs. The bowler missing his mark on the last two balls. Rishi converting it handsomely. So we have Nilesh Yadav onto the crease. He's one of the batsmen who scored a half century in this tournament. And against him, the captain is into the attack. One a very good ball, left arm bowler round the wicket, and chance of a run. Is that a chance of a run? And yes, they have completed it. A misfield resulting in a run. Very good thinking by the batsman out there. Good game awareness. What an action by the captain Deepak. Left arm bowling round the wicket. Body line bowling. Very difficult to convert. Oh, and what a ball. What a ball by Deepak. Good length. These are the hard lengths. These are very difficult to hit for any bowlers. Very crucial for anyone to hit those over here. Onto the good length. Just rising a bit. Very difficult to any batsman to convert. And again, chance of a run out again. Good collect. And a direct hit. What a fielding effort over there by Sujit. An excellent collect since the start, since the beginning. As soon as the ball was hit, he was ready. He bounced onto the ball, collected it cleanly, and a very good direct hit at the non-striker's end. And with that, we lose the informed batsman, Rishi. There was no run over there. They should have known that Sujit is an excellent fielder, and taking chances against him is not good. Batsman Jitender. So far this is a very good power play over by the captain Deepak. Just giving away the 2 runs. Or just the 1 run. Oh, and that's a very good shot. Chance of a run out again. Not. And the fielders are appealing for it, but the batsman was safe. I know that was a very good effort. Oh, and he's taken a DRS. I know that was a very good effort by the bowler over there. A very good no-look throw by the bowler Deepak over there. So we are missing the Sierra Cheer squad. They've been here for every match. I think this is even too soon for them. This was almost too soon for the players. So I can understand if the cheering squad is not there, but the cheering squad of Sierra has been one of the highlights of the Lokhandwala Premier League Season 9, and we are missing them on the ground. We've loved them every bit. They've brought in banners, they've brought in hooters, and they've pulled in a lot of crowd. But I'm sure they'll be here for the important matches to go on from now. So Sierra, if they win this one, they will move on to the top 2 position, as their net run rate is very good. So not out. That was a very good effort by the bowler, but I think the batsman had made the crease. That was a no-look hit by the bowler. So far, a very good over by Deepak. That's in the air, but safely into the deep mid-wicket region. So just giving away 3 runs in the power play over. Deepak has bowled very well. In the air! And what a catch! What a caught and bowl! That is absolutely amazing, taking the wicket of the very destructive batsman, Deepak. What a caught and bowl! And I've just been noted into the commentary box that Deepak has a history of taking these blinders, taking these amazing catches. What a catch by Deepak! The next batsman in, is it Prabal? Next batsman in, Prabal? Okay, thank you.
We just saw
At the score at the score at the end of 4 overs is 43 for 4.
Thank you, Shubham. Just now we have seen what a spectacular fielder Deepak is on his own bowling. It's wonderful block hole delivery to start with by Alok. Batsman in no mood to take his single. They settle for a single. Another man down, caught behind. Alok is happy, Sachin is happy, and Sierra Dhurandhar is also happy. So they are just bagging wickets one after the another.
Hello. Batsman name, please. And a very good Yorker, but the batsman still managing for a single. So Riviera needs to be sure that they put on a very good target. They are on course to put on a good target. They've started very well. The score is 4.3 after 45. And again a Yorker. This is very good bowling by Alok.
We are into the 5th over, 46 for 5. Alok bowling wonderful. First over was a bit of a awakening for him, but he's back. He's back to his best, Shubham. What we are seeing is legends are really very competitive here.
Hello. And what a shot this is.
It's 52 for 5 after that Satsang Parivar maximum hit by the batter. Well, surely we have a match on the very first match of this day. A very high octane match. Alok Wonderfully bowled, but Deepak misses it. One of the finest fielder of veteran league here. He misses out grabbing that catch. And at the end of that over, the score moves on to 53 for 5 after 5. A wonderful sweet single by the batter. Batter's name, please. Mahesh and Jidubai, as he's fondly called. They are facing Deepak. Deepak is already has his tail up. He's bowling wonderfully. There was a thickish edge. They all go up in the air, and wonderful sportsmanship by Jidubai. He walks out before the umpire says you are out. This is what all of us have gathered here to see a good game, good sportsmanship. So I think now the cheering squad of Sierra has awakened. Can I have your good name, sir? Batter? Nishant is the new batter here. 6 men down, 54 is the score, and we are into the 6th over, 5.2. Nishant here to face Deepak. A bit down the leg side, wonderful watchful eye by Nishant. He lets it go and awaiting for the signal from the umpire. It's a wide delivery, an extra delivery, extra run. Every run counts here. These are the legendary categories, guys, of LPL Season 9. What a delivery, what a comeback after that leg side delivery wide. He's come back with a beautiful Yorker delivery right into the block hole. It's sort of a toe crusher, I can call it. Now what we are displaying is superb bowling by Deepak into the death overs. We are into the 6th over. Time to gear up for the Riviera guys. They cannot afford to have dot balls. The score is 55 for 6. Over number 6. 5.5 overs gone. Still 7 more deliveries to go. Let's see how much these two batters will gather runs for the team. What a bowling. Another toe crusher. Leg bye declared by the umpire. Score moves on to 56 for 6 after 6 overs. Well, this is Lokanwala Premier League Season 9 into the final week. We are into the final. Good morning. It's 56. Anush is the new ball bowler. Anush, final 6 deliveries for his team. He bowls with a shorter one but escapes with the dot delivery. Oh, we were waiting for that. That was a wide delivery signal by the umpire. Thank you so much, Shivamji and Akhanji. You guys have been on the trot here doing the official umpiring for all of us. And Ravi, the legendary scorer besides me. Another shorter delivery by Anush. And it gets the treatment what it required. A 6 over the long on boundary. Satsang Parivar, ye laga shatkar. स्कोर धीरे धीरे बढ़ता हुआ 63 6 आदमी उनके डगआउट में, लेकिन अभी तक शेष गेंदे बाकी 5. क्या And can we have the ball from the outside, please? Zara ball mangalo, please, bacha. Match ball. Thank you so much, spectators. Well, Shubham, what do you think? There are more of like 5 deliveries left. 63 is the score. What is the prediction?
Hello. I think from here on, Riviera needs to get 3 more 6s in this over because the Sierra batting is very deep and very long. But I'm sure. And what a shot! And that's a 6. That's a maximum. Sujit has missed a catch, and what a shot! This batsman over here, where has he been hiding? He's at 3 maximum so far, and he's on the course to put on a good total for the Riviera.
Absolutely, absolutely, Shubham. I'm agreeing with you. That was a straight catch to the square leg fielder. He unable to capitalize it, but in the end, it is a 6, a massive 6. There's another single over here. It's one declared is what signaled by the umpire. Yeah, over to you, Shubham.
It was an outside off delivery, the batsman trying to cut the ball through the point region for a boundary, but he was late on the ball, resulting into a declare.
Yeah, what matters is the batter is back on strike. Well, they didn't run. There would have been a single, Shubham. Well, it looked like a single, but I guess the batter has more confidence on hitting 6s. He believes in that.
Absolutely, and he wants to be on strike. He's already hit 2 6s in this over. He needs to convert this again.
Another full toss delivery, wonderfully hit by. This is what the confidence is all talking about. This is what we call as the confidence level. See the batter. He denied the single before that because he knew what he is capable of. What do you have to say about this shot, Shubham?
Absolutely, what a brilliant shot. Full toss, play through the covers region and between the long off, and an excellent shot for a boundary.
I guess the final delivery of this over and this innings. It's in the air, but for a single declared. So the innings end at 77 for 6. 78 would be the target that Sierra underdogs will be looking for, Shubham.
So it is a good target. 78 runs needed for Sierra to win this match. Riviera shifting the momentum in the last over with 2 important 6s. But Sierra has a very good batting lineup. They have batsmen who've hit 50s consistently in this league. But I'm sure Riviera are up for it, and they can still restrict them within the target. Can I request the next match captains to come for toss, please, at the dugout? The next match captains. Oh, and I can see Rajuji on the field over here. Rajuji for Riviera.
Well, there's a correction.
Hello. So there is a correction. The target is 76, not 78. So the target is 76, not 78. Riviera have a mystery spinner with them, Rajuji. I've seen him bowl consistently with Pond Cricket and Whispering Palms. He's an excellent bowler. He bowls leg spin, tosses up the ball. I'll be looking forward to seeing him in action. Next match toss, please. Can I have the captains for the next match? The next match is between Octa Warriors and Sapphire Storm. the Sierra have changed their batting lineup. I think Manish, Jay. So Manish and Jay taking on the strike onto the pitch to chase down this target. Manish Ji, who's been in excellent form so far. He's one of the top leading run scorers of the league. So the target for Sierra is 76 runs. So your innings timer is on now, Rivera. 8:04 is your time. 30 minutes from here on. Bowler Rishi.
अगर धुरंधर्स को ये जीतनी है मैच तो इन्हें धुरंधर की तरह बैटिंग करनी पड़ेगी. 76 का लक्ष्य है. गेंदबाज ऋषि, बैटर जय मेहता. और पहली गेंद धीमी गति से फेंकी हुई गेंद, करी हुई गेंद राधा. ऋषि फिर से अपने बॉलिंग मार्क पर, उनका सामना करेंगे जय. मनीष जी है नॉन स्ट्राइकर एंड पे. धुरंधर्स अपने आप को ये सियरा धुरंधर्स कहते हुए. फिर से छोटी गेंद और 1 रन की बढ़ोतरी. इसी से अपना खाता खोला है सियरा ने. शुभम, क्या कहना चाहेंगे? 76 का लक्ष्य.
I think it'll depend upon the in-form batsmen like Manish Ji, Deepak and everyone to chase down this target. So
you're right actually. Even they can keep an eye on the run rate. You know, in the end, net run rate comes into picture. Team levels with the points. The rankings also matter in this league. Oh. It's high in the air, lower full toss delivery. Jitubai is the catcher and he accepts it. A very sad end to Deepak. Manish Ji walks back to the dugout without disturbing the scorers here. A duck for him. A very rare sight to see Manish getting out on a duck. And Sierra lose their first wicket in the very first over, Shubham. What do you have to say about the catch?
That was a very good catch. It was the fielder was under pressure. It was the catch of an important batsman, Mr. Manish, and it was a low full toss. Manish he tried to slog sweep the ball into the square leg region for a maximum, but missing it top edge into the safe hands of Jitu Ji, and with that Rishi has bowled an excellent over so far, just giving away a single in 3 balls and taken the important wicket of Manish.
In walks in Deepak, the skipper, the leader of the Dhurandhar pack. He is also a good hitter, left-handed batter, always eyeing that mid-wicket region to cross the boundaries at the LFS. Now, will he be doing the anchor role or the pinch hitter? We'll have to wait and see. Rishi, with that wicket, I'm sure Riviera has their tail up. Confidence level is boosted with that catch. Rishi on the mark. Well, this is what I was talking about, Shubham. You cannot mess with Deepak bowling these shorter deliveries and tell him hit me to the square leg area, to the mid-wicket area. What do you have to say about this?
Absolutely, Rishi. Deepak Ji pounces on any short deliveries within his arc and played through the square leg region for a boundary. He knows that the power play is on. He doesn't have to hit very hard. He just has to clear the infield and he'll get boundaries.
Well, another shorter delivery, slow in pace. Result is same. A Satsang Parivar maximum. And Shubham, if you can see and observe, the cheering squad, which is famous for Sierra, is back outside the boundary line.
Absolutely, the cheering squad is back in, and and what a ball played sensibly.
A very, very good comeback by Rishi after those 2 shorter deliveries. So at the end of the first over, these Sierra have managed 11 runs, I beg your pardon, 11 for the loss of 1 wicket. Jay back on strike after that change in the over. We'll have to wait and see who is the next Riviera bowler bowling the second over of the innings. Nilesh.
So Nilesh is into the bowling attack. The score is 1 overs, 11 runs. 1 overs, 11 for 1 wicket.
Nilesh is a wonderful all-rounder, bowler, batter, a fielder. He could not do much in the batting, but now he's got to cover up for that loss. And I'm sure he must be having some tricks up his sleeves to keep the batters guessing. Well, my instinct says we have a game on, Shubham.
Absolutely. A few wickets over here. Wickets are the key in this in the second innings for Riviera.
Shorter delivery to start with, slow one. He didn't get that cutter that he was expecting to deliver. And Jay says, let me hit you for a 6 over the long of boundary area and score a maximum. So 6 to the score, 6 to the kitty, 6 to Jay. Score moves on to 17 for 1. Nilesh back into the attack. Well, this is what Nilesh is known for. Quicker spinner deliveries. A quick single behind the wickets. Deepak was quick to the call. A buy signal declared by the umpire. Well, the runs are welcome any which way. Either bat the bat, or like buys or buys and wide. They cannot afford to give such easy runs. Remember, the target is only 76. 7 over 76. Sierra, I think you are on a roll. Deepak back on strike. He'll be facing Ish. It's 19 for 1. Second over of the innings. 76 is the magical target that they're eyeing for. And Deepak would love to finish this in a quick fashion. And there he does it. A poor delivery down the leg side. Shorter delivery. Looking at the pace of the ball, Shubham. Or will Deepak set himself loose? Let's wait and see. Well, it's a power area. Power over rather. Sorry. Remember, power area can be taken between 2-3 overs. Otherwise, fourth over would be mandatory. But Deepak says, I'm in a good mood to whack the ball out of the park. Let me take the power over. And let me take advantage of that. I want to finish this game ASAP, as soon as possible. Over to you, Shubham. 27 is the score, sir. At the end of 2 overs for the loss of 1 wicket.
So Rivera needs to take some risks over here. Probably give the bowlers a chance who are high wicket takers but may concede runs. Only wickets are going to win them the match over here.
Pralab is the next bowler. He starts off with the wide. He wanted to bowl a lower full toss, but eventually he just drifts outside the off stump. So Pralab is back on his running mark. He's eventually, I think he's bowling that important over. He has to be right on track, right on the target. Well, not a bad delivery to start with. Wonderful stop by Rishi. Good footwork by the fielder at the edge of the inner circle. He stops not only a boundary, but he also stops a single. And that ball eventually turns into a dot delivery. Pralab back into the attack on his bowling mark, bowling to Deepak. One more dot to start with. What a comeback by the Riviera guys. Wonderful. Where were you, Pralab, for so long? It's so nice to see you into the bowling attack. 2 deliveries, 2 dot deliveries. Then the game is on. The score is still 28 for 1. 2.2 overs. And he shorter length Sachendu. Deepak will not waste such deliveries. He scores it for a maximum. Shatsang Parivar Shatkar. Pralab यांनी सुरुवात तर खूप सुंदर केलेली. पहिला वाईड होता पण नंतरचे 2 चेंडू निर्धाव. तिसरा चेंडू त्यांनी असा टाकला की तो षटकारला भिरकावण्यात आला. प्रलभ पुन्हा एकदा गोलंदाजी करण्यास तयार. आणि दीपक यांनी पुन्हा तो भिरकावलेला आहे. लोखंडवाला फाउंडेशन स्कूलच्या दुसऱ्या माळ्यावर षटकार. प्रलभ is under pressure. Well, after that wonderful two dot deliveries, two sixes in this over. और ये बहुत बढ़िया कमबैक उनके द्वारा. दीपक पूरी तरह से चूक गए वो लाइन. मैं गुजारिश करना चाहूंगा ऑक्टा और सफायर स्टॉर्म को टॉस के लिए. और ये स्लॉग शॉट था, बहुत अच्छी तरह से रोका फील्डर ने एज ऑफ द सर्कल पे, लेकिन सिंगल नहीं रोक पाए. और 3 ओवर्स के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 41 एक विकेट के नुकसान पर. एक गडी बाद 41 धावा झालेल्या आहेत. 3 ओव्हर्स संपलेले आहेत. आता बघूया गोलंदाजी करायला कोण येतात. गोलंदाजी करायला येतात ऋषी, ज्यांनी पहिला षटक टाकलेला, आणि त्यांचा सामना करण्यास दीपक खूपच उत्कृष्ट अशी फलंदाजी करतायत. स्वतःच्या संघासाठी बहुमूल्य असे षटकार मारून धावसंख्या 41 पर्यंत पोहोचवण्यात ते यशस्वी झालेले आहेत. आता फक्त त्यांना मात्र 35 धावांची आवश्यकता. 24 चेंडू आणि 35 धावांचं लक्ष्य अजून बाकी. आता पाहूया ऋषी आणि दीपक यांच्यात एक प्रकारचा द्वंद्व बघायला मिळेल. दीपक वैयक्तिक 31 धावांवर खेळतात, 12 चेंडू. आणि हा झेल उडालेला आहे. मला वाटतं हा कमेंटेटर्स कर्स म्हटलं पाहिजे, कारण मी आत्ताच त्यांच्या फलंदाजीबद्दल खूप काही गोड कौतुक केलं, आणि मला वाटतं माझीच नजर लागली की काय दीपक यांना. कॅच कोणी पकडला, झेल कोणी घेतलेला आहे? निलेश अंशोरा. खूप सुंदर असा झेल घेतलेला आहे त्यांनी. आणि हा सिंगल घेतलेला आहे. दीपक यांच्या नंतर फलंदाजी करायला जे बॅट्समन आहेत त्यांचं नाव अग्रीम यांनी 1 धावसंख्या काढून जयला स्ट्राइक दिलेला आहे. जय त्यांचे ओपनिंग बॅटर, सलामीचे फलंदाज अजूनही टिकून आहेत खेळपट्टीवर. ऋषी सज्ज झालेले आहेत पुन्हा एकदा जयला गोलंदाजी करायला. 42 धावसंख्या, 2 गडी बाद, 2 चेंडू या षटकात संपलेले आहेत. आणि या फुल टॉस डिलिव्हरी अंपायर म्हणतात हा माझा कॉल आहे, वाईड. खूप असं मोठं असं लक्ष नाही आहे 76 धावा म्हटलं तर, पण यांना विकेट घ्यायला खूपच जरुरी. आणि हा काउस कॉर्नरवर मारलेला पुन्हा एकदा, पण सत्संग परिवार षटकार मारलेला आहे जय यांनी. थोडा वेळासाठी असं वाटलं की झेल बाद होण्याची शक्यता, पण खूप सुंदर असा फटकावलेला टोललेला चेंडू. षटकार, 49 धावा, 2 गडी बाद. सिएरा शॉर्टर डिलिव्हरी, आपटला चेंडू त्यांनी, पण फारसा पेस नसल्यामुळे जयकडे पूर्ण वेळ होता षटकार मारण्यासाठी. मिडविकेटच्या दिशेने त्यांनी भिरकावलेला सत्संग परिवार षटकार. ऋषी अंडर प्रेशर, 2 sixes in this over, and Sierra is back into the game after the loss of 2 wickets. 55 for 2, 21 required. Oh, that was a miss actually. He's trying to keep the ball outside the off stump, but eventually it lands directly into the hands of the keeper outside the wide area, to be called wide by the umpire Shivam and Akhand, the 2 officials of this match. It's another 6 by Jay. So it's 62 for 2. 65 झाली आहे धावसंख्या. 2 गडी बाद. ऋषी खूपच प्रेशर मध्ये आहेत बॉलिंग करताना, गोलंदाजी करताना. पुन्हा एकदा काउस कॉर्नरच्या दिशेने फिरकावलेला चेंडू आणि हा उत्कृष्ट असा झेल झाला असता निलेश द्वारा. त्यांनी खूप जोरदार प्रयत्न केला एक हाती झेल घेण्यासाठी आणि त्या प्रयत्नांना खरोखरच दाद द्यावी लागेल निलेश यांच्या. 64 धावा झालेल्या आहेत. 64 धावा, 2 गडी बाद. आणि राईट आर्म राऊंड द विकेटचा मारा करण्यासाठी सज्ज झालेले आहेत प्रलभ. त्यांच्यासाठी त्यांच्या समोर फलंदाजी करण्यासाठी सज्ज झाले आहेत अग्रीम. 12 धावांचं लक्ष आणि चेंडू शिल्लक. 18 चेंडू, 12 धावांचं लक्ष. पहिला चेंडू शॉर्टर डिलिव्हरी इन दी एअर, पण हा झालेला आहे षटचंग परिवार षटकार. आणि डगआउट बदना त्यांचा जो चेअरिंग स्क्वॉड आहे सियराचा, हा खूप नावाजलेला चेअरिंग स्क्वॉड आहे. उत्कृष्ट अशी चेअरिंग. आणि हा कॅच झेल होऊ शकला असता पण तो झालेला आहे चौकार. मला वाटतं अग्रीम यांना हा सामना याच षटकात संपवायचा आहे. एवढ्या जलद गतीने ते फलंदाजी करतायत. षटकार मारलेला आहे, त्यानंतर त्यांनी चौकार मारलाय आणि आता फक्त 2 धावांचं लक्ष. इथून मागून आवाज आलेला की ह्या ओव्हर मध्येच आपल्याला संपवायचं आहे. बॅकअप स्क्वॉड सियराचा, चेअरिंग स्क्वॉड सियराचा जास्त प्रेशर आणतात ऍक्च्युली ऑपोजिशनवर. आणि हा षटकार मारून सामना संपवलेला आहे. सियरा धुरंधर हा सामना जिंकलेले आहेत. अभिनंदन दोन्ही संघांचं. खूप उत्कृष्ट खेळ दोन्ही संघांनी केलेला आहे. कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन्स टू सियरा अँड वंडरफुल मॅच बाय रिव्हेरा ऑल्सो. थँक यू सो मच.